Welcome to the London studio for Global Youth Day. My name is Anna.
And my name is Michael. It's been so exciting to see what's been going over in the Scandinavian countries.
You know, I thought we might see some snow shoveling or something like that, but we didn't. But we did manage to get some waffles, just like they had in Oslo.
Wow.
You know what, Michael, I'll share some with you at the end.
Oh, wow, thank
you. One for you, two for me.
I'm on a diet anyway.
Oh, good.
Well, in the next hour, we're going to be looking at some exciting projects from around the UK, Netherlands, Poland, Slovenia, and Croatia.
Yes, but first we're going to hear from Albania. We will have some pictures, and I'm going to read a message from our friends there. The Adventist youth in Durrës excitedly gathered at the church to pray together and have a short devotional. Then, accompanied by some young adults and their pastor, the group departed to the Center for Children with Disabilities. Suddenly, more than 25 children approached the group with hugs and kisses. They sang songs, told Bible stories, played games, made crafts, gave gifts, and lots of love. Many of these children have been abandoned or don't have parents. Chrisella, a young girl from our church, took an active part in the program. She said, "Today I had an unforgettable experience. The love these children have shown me through their smiles, gestures, and words is something I won't forget. It has greatly influenced my life. It was a very nice experience to share our time and bring a little bit of happiness to the hearts of these children," commented the coordinator of the event, the youth director of our church. Afterwards, the youth gathered back at church and shared their personal testimonies. All the group concluded that they should visit this church more often on a regular basis throughout the year.
Wow, that's some powerful stuff in Albania.
Yes, indeed.
Now we're going to be heading up all the way to Croatia.
Yes. Hi, Diana. Tell us what's happened in Zagreb today.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Diana. Tell us what's happened in Zagreb today.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Tell us what's happened in Zagreb today.
So in Zagreb, we had several different activities.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
first, we met in our church. The whole youth from Zagreb gathered together.
Okay.
We had a lovely, it was held by our youth director, Bobo Macheta. And after that, we scattered around to our different activities. And I hope you can see the photos. We have photos of two brave young men who decided to donate blood.
Wow.
Wow.
There was a group of 10 people, and they went to the blood donation center that's really close to our church. And that's actually a project that we did also last year, so we kind of call it our tradition now.
Wow.
We also had blood pressure measurement points in our city near the main railway station. So a lot of people were passing by, and they were all invited to sit and have their blood pressure taken. And again, some health advice were given to them, and bottled water. Also, I'm kind of mixing the words.
No worries.
I'm hoping you can see the photos, and in the next photo you can see people around our booth where certain magazines were being distributed, such as Connect, Escape, and some health magazines that are being published in Croatia.
Wow.
Also, Bible correspondence school pamphlets were handed out. And we also had young people walking around the city or staying near the booth, and they were distributing and handing out the health correspondence school to the passerbys, and there was a lot of young people active, so if anybody wanted to stop by and chat about something, if they had any questions, they were more than welcome to ask them, and we were trying to answer them.
Wow, that's great.
And apart from all these activities in Zagreb, we also had some activities in other cities in Croatia, so we can say that we were global in Croatia.
Yeah. Wow. So how did the people respond then?
Well, it was interesting. You know, some people were interested in it and they stopped by. Some people were in a hurry, so they just passed through. But all in all, I think it was a good impact. and I'm really hoping that it made a good impression on our fellow citizens.
So is this an initiative that you'll be doing later on, not just once a day? I mean, once a year, sorry.
Well, I'm really hoping that we'll get a chance to do it again, not only for the Global Youth Day, because we realize that it's great to just go out into the community and just do this little random acts of kindness, because that is actually what Christianity is about, not just staying at home, but going to the people.
Great. Thank you very much, Diana. It was great to hear from you. We just want to say hvala from us.
Thank you. And yeah, we're looking forward to next year and doing it all again.
Great. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So now from Croatia, we'll be going to the land of tulips, the Netherlands.
And from Netherlands, we're going to be talking to Mahenska.
Yes. Do you know any Dutch?
No.
All right, I'll teach you how to say thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Dankjewel.
Dankjewel.
Yes.
All right.
So
thank you very much.
after we talk to Mahenska, you can say that.
All right.
Okay.
Dankjewel.
Okay.
Hope I don't forget that.
Okay, so we are not able to get hold of Mahenska right now. So actually, do you know what? I heard that in the Netherlands, they handed out chocolate eggs today.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, are we in the wrong country or what?
We're definitely in the wrong country.
Yeah, I think so.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to move to the United Kingdom, which is an island with beaches. So we're going to go all the way to Cornwall, where we're going to speak to Steve about what he's been up to today.
Yes, let's see if we can get a hold of Steve, maybe on the phone over there.
Hello?
Hi, Steve. How you doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
It's excellent to hear from you. Now, Steve, tell us what's been happening in Cornwall today.
In Cornwall, well, we've taken advantage of the weather. So going out, basically, we're involved in helping in keeping the environment clean and getting the locals involved with that. Wow. So we've been doing beach cleans. So yeah, we've been looking after God's creation and the environment around us.
That's great. How do people respond to this?
It's actually been really positive. Quite a few of the other churches have shown a great interest in it, which is really cool. And then obviously the people that we've as a church down here have been in contact with when we've been doing our outreach ministries throughout the year, like a lot of the friends we've made there have gotten involved. So that's been a really positive effect in the community, I feel.
So what's been your favorite part of today?
My favorite part is just, well, basically it's like a form of worship. I feel like we worship a creator, a God that's just made this earth for us, and what a better way to worship him than to be able to look after it and to have the same passions coming from the public to want to take care of this earth that we've been so graciously given.
That's fantastic, Steve. Now tell us, is this an initiative that you'll be carrying on throughout the year?
Oh yeah, I mean, we've basically been doing it anyways for the last year and a half. We've been doing a monthly beach clean, but this month is the first time that we've done one that we've organised. So we organised it specifically to be in our local area so that we can get to know the locals in our town a lot better.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much, Steve. So from the beach cleans in Cornwall, we go to the second largest city in the UK, which is Birmingham. And we found out that the youth there enjoyed their activities this morning so much that they've decided to go back out in the afternoon again.
Wow.
And here they are. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're doing fine.
Excellent, excellent. Now tell us, what have you guys been up to today?
So for today, for our act of kindness, we did a variety of things. All the Camp Hill youth met today at Camp Hill Church, and we started from there with preparation. We got all our gift bags sorted. So we had some youth go to give to the British Heart Foundation. We took old clothes that we weren't wearing anymore that were still in good condition and distributed them there. As well as that, we also went to the Bramley Court Elderly Folks Home where we donated like gift bags full of toiletries and shampoos for the elderly there. Also, a group of 5 youth visited Sister Lawrence, who is a long-standing member of Camp Hill Church. The group prayed with her and went through the lesson study. She told them she enjoyed it and they are arranging a follow-up to visit her at her home to help with some odd jobs. Brother and Sister Bramble were also visited, another members who are long-standing at Camp Hill Church, and were pleasant surprised to have our youth there with them. They felt a great experience from the worship. A final person to be visited was Sister Brooks. They went and they sang songs with her. The visit was lovely. It was done by her granddaughter, and her 2 great nieces. We also went to Sister Big B and had worship with them. So Camp Hill youth today have been out and about, doing all they can for acts of kindness to those who are members of Camp Hill Church, and to the wider community.
Wow, that's great. Tell us what your favorite part of the day was.
Mine was going to Bramley Court. We went to visit the elderly home, and it was a nice surprise for some of the elderly who we met at the door. They were happy to get the gifts from us. Also, from seeing some of the pictures, we can see that it was a great day, and the elderly people that were visited did have a great time.
So we talk about today we're going to be the sermon. So how did it feel like actually leaving your church and actually going out into the community and participating in all these different projects?
It was a great experience. It was something new for us to do, and I feel that we gained a lot from doing that this morning, from giving to these people and just giving of our time. It was a little bit of time, but it felt like it meant a lot to everybody that was there.
Great. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon making a difference in your community.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, now we're going to go to our friends in Poland, and we'll be hearing from 3 different locations. Is that right?
So who's the first person we're going to be hearing from in Poland?
All right, first we'll be hearing from Miroslav in Katowice.
Maybe he's busy still doing his community projects.
Yes, maybe.
All right, let's go on to the second person. We're going to go to Marek in Lloyds. Now, something I heard about them is that they actually wanted to go out into the community and actually hold umbrellas for people because it rains.
Oh, that's so great.
But unfortunately, it didn't rain today.
Are you serious?
What a day for it not to rain. So let's find out exactly what they got up to and what was their alternative
Hello,
in this
people.
Global Youth Day.
Okay, hello.
Hello, is this Marek speaking?
Marek?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, God is good.
Excellent.
So I'm doing fine. Thanks.
Great.
So tell us more about what you did there in Lloyds.
Okay, so today in Łódź, in Poland, we were about 12 people, and we had a lot of candies. We had a lot of apples, and with small Bible text attached to that. We had sandwiches and hot tea. And we just went to the streets, meeting people there. And, you know, I thought it would be very, very easy to spread around all those good things. But, you know, I discovered that many people, they decided not to take anything from us because they don't want to have anything for free. They don't know the grace. And grace is something really interesting, very important. So, grace, it was also a lesson for us, because when we were spreading all around candies and apples with a smile, with a word of compliments, with warm wishes, you know, it was really warming up our hearts, and it was experience of grace we needed every day. So grace was spreading around. And okay, so may I say some stories? One was very interesting. We met a guy very close to the church. And when he saw people spreading around candies, apples, and smiling, nice people, he said, "Are you Adventist?" And we answered smiling, of course, yes, we are Adventists. And you know, around there are many churches, many people live in, and it was interesting. He recognized that we are Adventists. So I was very happy. All people were very happy. When we came back, they said, all people around, they said, we are not going to wait till next year. We want to go to the streets again. And, you know, it was an experience of grace, and we want to do it again and again.
Wow, that's fantastic. Really great. What was your favorite part about today?
There was a moment when rain started, and one guy came with umbrella, and he served other people with that umbrella. So it was really interesting. And for me, it's nice because when we are in group, then it's easier to try how it's great to give something to others. And next time you can be alone, and it will be much easier, and you are just waiting for that. So it's grace.
So how do you think this whole experience has impacted the lives of those who actually went out?
All of us, we really felt that we are together, and not only here in Łódź, in Poland, in Europe, but the whole world is together, doing all these actions. So it's really nice feeling to be together. And you know, one day we will be together in heaven. So it's good to start now to be together.
Indeed, you're right, Marek. Thank you very much for joining us, and keep up the good
best.
work.
God bless.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye.
Wow, amazing stuff.
It is
amazing
really.
stuff.
See, they got the rain in the end.
They actually did get the rain.
A little bit.
Thank God, thank God.
So now we're going over to Zanita in Gdansk. Hello, Zanita. Oh.
Ooh.
Hello, Zanita.
It's Janetta.
Yes, Janetta. Hello.
Yeah, we're here.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, we're good. We want to hear about what you did today. Tell us a little bit.
All right. Have you already seen pictures and video or not yet?
Yeah, we're looking at the video right now.
All right. So what we did, we had a group of 20 people from our church, and our original plan was to go to the beach because our city is at the beach. There are a lot of tourists and a lot of people taking their Sunday walks or, yes, today, Saturday walks to the beach. And we wanted to do that there, but now we are having kind of bad weather in our city. So we had to come up with plan B. And plan B turned out to be a city center. And we went to a city center, and as you can see, it was a shopping mall. We had 2 tables with free cupcakes and hot tea. Hot tea and cupcakes had Bible verses on them. There were flags put in cupcakes, and we also had, what else?
We also had Bible verses that people could pick up from boxes, and we were just trying to spread the word of God. And also, as you could see on the video, we had apples, and we did an event where people could exchange a cigarette for an apple.
So that was kind of interesting. We had a lot of interesting conversations. One of our friends spent almost 1 hour sitting on a bench with 2 people and reading Bible with them. She could, she was basically reading Bible verses to them. Also, there were many people who came back with the Bible verses they received, very moved by what we do, because the Bible verses they received were something they needed. And there was one lady who came back with tears welling up in her eyes, and she was like, I had to come back because this verse is something I really needed
Wow.
day to day.
That's great.
Yeah.
Sounds like amazing things you did over there.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it was amazing.
So
And God is good.
Yeah, we thank God for your lives, and we pray that you continue to make an impact in your community.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, so we're going to try to get hold of Miroslav in Katowice again. Okay, maybe he's still out there.
Yes,
doing,
oh wow, God's
doing
really
something.
using him
Yes,
to
yes.
have a great impact there. But the story so far has been very empowering.
Yes, indeed.
What's been your favorite one so far?
Well, you know what? I have to say that we are here in the studio, and they're on the streets doing things for other
I
people.
know.
You know, I wish we were out there with them.
know.
Especially, did you see those cupcakes
They
from
look
Poland?
delicious.
Yeah,
Don't
they
worry.
look really good.
Next year we'll be out there.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I want to take. Oh, okay. It looks like maybe we can get hold of Miroslav in the end. Hello, Miroslav.
Hello there.
Hello. We've been trying to get hold of you for a while.
Oh, I see.
we knew you might still be out there on the streets in the community.
Oh, no, we're not.
So what have you been up to? What's been going on in your area?
Okay, in Katowice, we went to the city to find the homeless people and give them the food that we prepared earlier. Each pack contains some sandwiches, a bottle of water, and a tiny envelope with a verse from the Bible. Everybody in the church liked the idea, and as a result, our group contains not only young people, but average age and elders also. While distributing the packs, the reactions were various. Some of the people were astonished that someone even cared for them. Many of them were just happy to have something to eat, and still others were moved to tears. When asked why we are doing this, we had nothing to say except we share what we have received from Jesus. In one of the pictures, you can see a homeless man kissing his rosary, and I think this gesture was a sign of gratitude towards God.
Wow.
And one more thing, I just wanted to tell you that I'm grateful for all your prayers for the weather in Poland, because God really gave us a good weather for the time of our project. And just an hour after we finished, there came a strong wind and a snowfall.
Wow. Wow, that's fantastic. We are glad that you had nice weather when you went out there. And thank you so much for sharing what you did in your community, Miroslav. God bless you in the rest of your day and what you'll be doing there for the people in Poland.
God bless.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Michael, what are you doing over there?
Oh, I'm just checking out this nice telephone box, but we're about to go over to the land of the tulips. Guess where that is?
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands, that's right. I'm going to give Mahinska a call and find out what she's been up to.
Okay.
Let's see. Hope this works.
Yes.
It's ringing.
Okay.
I think she's also busy in the community.
Hoi, met Marijska. Laat een bericht achter.
Neem na de toon uw bericht.
I've got an answer machine.
Well, they might be out picking tulips to give to those in the community.
Yeah, maybe
Who
we'll
knows?
try again a bit later on, but I do love this red box though.
I want to take a moment to talk about social media. And to encourage you, if you're on Facebook right now, first of all, to like the Global Youth Day page. And second of all, if you've been doing something in your community, we really want to hear about it. So go there and post and write about what you've been doing. And, you know, we might share about that right now in the studio. Yeah. So go and do that right now if you're on Facebook.
So now we're going to go and look at a video about a ministry that is taking place on a canal. Yeah, you heard me right, a canal. So let's go to the screens and find out what's been going on over there.
Do that. It is a beautiful canal in England. If you didn't know that England has 2,000 miles of canals, and this is one of our days when we move the boats together. And on these canals, as we live, we share a lot of good and bad things together, but at the same time, there's plenty of place for us to share good news of Jesus. You see, my friend, there is no Adventists actually there living except my wife and me. Wow. And there's 15,000 people which we can minister to. And these people, I need to say, they're much more accessible than average British person who lives in the house. Wow. If you ever went to walk on a canal and knocked on the door of the boat, they will generally invite you to come inside, which does not happen very often on the street. That's right. So I lived there now for 2 years, and after 2 years, believe it or not, the news spread that there is a pastor living on a canal. Wow. And this is a beautiful place for us to share the mission of our Lord Jesus Christ. Wow. So this is one of the days, and we truly hope that this can inspire some people. And on the day, what we did is we went on the canals and helped people to get in and get out of the locks. Okay. Because it takes a long time to go through one of the locks. Okay. That's right.
So how did the people respond to this act of service?
Yeah, every single time when you go on a canal and you want to help them on a lock, because they know it takes about 30 minutes, and you help them, they're so grateful. And they're really willing to talk to you, and you can share anything with them. Amazing group of people. So what I want to invite is to all of us across the world is that to find a place, a secret micro mission, and go and serve there and help people there.
Wow, this is a very unique ministry.
Yes.
So what can you tell to people who want to start a unique ministry like this but feel afraid to step out? What can you encourage them to do?
You can just step outside of your house, outside, and walk on your street a few times a day, and you'll meet people who you can minister. Don't sit in the home. Go outside and meet people who need to be helped. And I believe God will bless you in that mission.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Michael.
Powerful.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Dejan, for joining us. Now from the wet canals, we will be going to the heart of central London, where the youth took a double-decker bus today, and they're here now in the studio to tell us more about what they did. All right, and let me squeeze over here on the sofa with you. All right. Hello, what is your name?
My name is Christina.
Hello, Christina. Tell me where you went today and what you did.
Okay, so today we launched our bus ministry, which involved taking a red double-decker bus into the most busiest street in London, Oxford Street. So that involved getting 40 young people to give out 250 goodie bags, including a magazine, bottle of water, and a free health bar. In addition to that, on the bus, we gave free health checks and free dental advice.
Wow, that's great. So is this an initiative that you think you'll carry on throughout the year?
Definitely. We found that it's quite a friendly and approachable way for people to get to know the Adventist church. It's fun, and for the young people, it's unifying. Everyone enjoys it.
Great.
Now, Steve, tell us a bit more about how the people responded to this ministry.
They were quite happy to see this bus, this unique double-decker bus that's been off the road now for at least 10 years, to actually see people who are taking pictures, but also they came in to see what was happening. They took the advice that we gave. At one stage, it was very difficult to get on the top floor because people were just there. It was a great time to actually see that people were responding in such a nice and friendly way.
Wow, that's great. Well, thank you very much for joining us. God bless your ministry.
Thank you.
And we hope that we'll hear more from you in other years to come.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
So now we're going to move out just a little bit outside of London to see a group of young people here in Newbold who actually went to Reading. Let's hear a bit more about what they done.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're good, thank you.
So what's your names?
I'm Russia.
And I'm Olivia.
Okay, so if you could tell us a little bit more about what you guys did in your community.
So we visited Reading, which is a close community to us, and we just went out to visit people around and asked them what they thought about loneliness, because that was our topic, you know, what they thought about loneliness. And
why loneliness?
Because we thought there's so many youth out there, so many people out there that are feeling lonely, maybe a bit depressed, lost people. So we thought, you know, as a youth committee from a church, we thought, you know, these random acts of kindness, we should go out and just try and help some people around, you know, and it had a positive effect. It was amazing. And we just got them to take pictures with us, and just put a smile on their faces, really. Yeah.
So how did the people respond to such a random acts of kindness?
People were surprisingly positive and very approachable, and they were genuinely intrigued of what was going on, because there was quite a commotion and lots of people were kind of talking to us and asking, oh, where are you from? And it was just very friendly, and people were quite willing to, you know, write a message of what loneliness meant to them personally and take a picture with us. So it was great.
So were you surprised in the way they responded?
Yeah, I was expecting sort of people to avoid us, because that's what I would do.
Yeah.
But people were quite friendly when they saw. I think it was because there was quite a big group of us, and I would be curious, like seeing such a big group doing something for a cause like that.
So what was your favourite part of the day?
Has to be putting a smile on people's faces, you know, the fact that I can make a difference in the community, you know, and not even just me, like the whole group, we can just go out there and spread, you know, the message, you know, it's just amazing, definitely, yeah. So
how do you look to develop this ministry? Is it something that is just one-off, or do you look to develop it further?
We definitely look to spread the word to other churches around our community and tell them of what we're doing and try to do this more often.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you very much for coming down and sharing what you guys did, and I pray that God continues to empower you to continue to make an impact in those around you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So now, this week, the church in Southend burned down. So today, the members of the church actually had to worship in the Methodist hall in that area. And we heard reports that the pathfinders of the church went back to the burned down building and took their marching band and drums, and they marched around the church and they played their drums. Wow. And it was a fantastic atmosphere for them to do that in the building, near the building that burned down today. They also handed out literature, which was fantastic, and I'm sure that because they've done something for the community will then help them to rebuild and renew their church. So well done to the Southend team for doing something, even though you suffered your church burning down.
So right now we're going to go to a video and see exactly what transcended. Wow, that's amazing.
Really is.
To just be so positive after such a catastrophe has happened to your church,
Yes.
to still be marching for Jesus Christ. That's powerful, powerful.
Yes.
But now we're going to go to Thames Valley Youth and see what impact they made in their community, also in Reading. We're going to watch a video.
Guys, all right. Let me show. That's right, that's
Amazing, amazing. So, Nathan.
Yeah.
Stanborough.
Yeah.
What's been happening?
Well, last night I went out with a group of young people. There's been a history of going out to feed the homeless. This has been going on for 20 years or so. Last night there were a few people that had never been there before, but they're going to come again. And you're about to see someone that has been going there for a number of years.
Oh, wow. So how have the people been responding to this ministry?
They're always welcome of,
Yeah.
of people being able to come and give them food, blankets, and a hot drink as well. And that was good to have a hot drink last night.
Wow. So we talk about being the hands and feet of Jesus. So what impact do you think has been happening in the lives of those who are actually going out to meet the homeless? What impact is it making on their lives?
Well, I spoke with each of them that went last night. And like I say, 3 people went for the first time ever. All 3 of them were saying, we are coming again, we are coming again, we are coming again.
Wow, wow, wow. To help out, to feed the homeless.
They saw that this doesn't just help the people that you're going to help, but it changes your own perspective on life.
That's right. So what advice would you give to maybe a group of young people who want to go out and help the homeless, but they kind of feel afraid to step out and do that? What would you encourage them to do?
Don't sit on the couch. Get up and go and do it.
Just get up and go and do it.
Get up and go and do it. You won't regret it.
Okay.
All right, now I think we're going to see a video about what you've done with the youth last night.
Hello people, my name is Charlotte and I am from Watford in England. So the reason I'm here tonight is I've got the opportunity to feed the poor homeless people here in London who are less fortunate than people who go to my church and in my community. And it's the most amazing opportunity with these people that I've been coming here for the past couple of years, and on Friday nights I look at them and I think, wow, they've got practically nothing. And I can come here and say, I'm doing my bit. And I'm a physiotherapy student, and my opinion is I want to help people. And for me, that's a way of witnessing. I like to go out and help people, and that they can see through me that I want to make a difference. And this really is, for me, making a difference. That I can see these people, they can go away, they can have food, they can have a hot drink, and they can have some clothes. And they are just so much happier, and it just makes me feel so good inside.
Wow. Wow.
What a great ministry.
It's been so much powerful stories so far.
Yes.
Just to go out and help. Just really about being the hands and feet of Jesus. What would you say that means to you, Anna?
I think it's as simple as what Russia said, putting a smile on people's faces. And I think it was Miroslav or Marek in Poland, and they said people went to them and said, "Are you Adventists?" They recognized them. And I think it's good for our church to have this image of kind, compassionate people. And it's also important for us, just like they said in Poland, for us to remember Jesus' grace by showing grace to others.
Yeah.
So I think it's really fantastic. It doesn't have to be a big gesture to do something for those around you. Just little things. You never know how much you impact somebody. So I think it's the little things.
Okay. Well, we're going to try Holland again. Let me go over to my red box see this time if we can get Holland. I hope this time it doesn't go to my hands because voice, bueno.
You know, I think they feel guilty that they didn't send us chocolate eggs.
I
and
know,
now they're
right?
avoiding us.
I know, right? Let's try again. It's ringing.
Hi.
Hello, Mahenska, you there?
Yes, I'm here. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Excellent, excellent. We've been trying to get hold of you. Maybe we thought you were too busy out in the community still.
Yeah, it was a really busy and long day.
Oh,
but I heard.
Can you imagine? So, Mahenska, tell us a bit more about what you've been up to.
Yes, well, the goal of today was to give people a smile on their face. We have a saying in Dutch, and I'll try to translate it for you. It goes like this: I would like to get rid of my egg. Yes, it's a little bit strange, but it means you would like to get rid of something that worries you or is bothering you. So what we did, we bought some real eggs and some chicken suits, and we went into the city, and we gave people the opportunity to write down on the eggs stuff that are bothering them, etc. And they could leave their eggs with us, so they have a day without worries. And another part of the group asked people to write down stuff that made them smile or made them happy.
Wow.
So it was a really nice experience.
Wow.
And later on the day, we went to take a walk with some elders and just making conversation with them for about half an hour. And they were really happy. Some of them said they haven't been outside for a while or haven't been got visits, etc. for a while. So it was really great to see them smile and enjoying themselves. And we had a lovely weather, thanks to God. So
wow.
It was a great day. Yes.
So Mahenska, is this the first time you've done something like this?
No, actually we had a youth congress last week here in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And we were like, I think 200 youths in The Hague.
Yeah.
And we went, we did 4 different projects. One was the Sabbath sofa.
Okay. Oh.
Yes, with Sam. And one was asking people to trade their cigarettes for fruits. The other project was, let me think. Oh yes, we did some questionnaires around in the neighborhood to see what the needs are of the people who were living in The Hague. So we had different projects, and everyone was very excited to do this kind of, so it was like a very good experience, and we were ready for today.
Oh, wow, wow. Well, Mahenska, we thank you for the work that you're doing. We encourage you to continue to make an impact.
Yes,
and
thank you.
It's so wonderful speaking to you.
Yes, thank you for calling.
Okay, take care now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Michael, stay there. One more phone call. I think we're going to Slovenia now and get in touch with Luka to find out about what they did over there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Luka. How are you?
What?
How are you doing, Luka?
I'm not Luka.
Oh, who's this?
Yeah, Luka, he's talking to you.
Hello?
Hello.
I think I've called the wrong
Sorry, we
person.
had you on speakers.
Okay, who's this?
This is Tasha. It's 3 of us, and we decided to tell this together what we did today.
Okay, excellent.
Is it okay?
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Perfect. Okay, because we didn't know whether it is better to have you on a speaker, so one would start and then the second and the third, or should we, I give the cell phone to my sister and then to Luchka. So it's kind of funny.
I think right now, is it on speaker?
Sorry?
Are you on speaker? I think you can just continue. You can just let us know what you did today.
Okay, sorry, I messed up everything. So greetings from Ljubljana, from Slovenia. Do you see our capital city
to do what Jesus did. So the first thing to reach them is to mingle with people. And because we live in a time where Facebook and Twitter are the main means how to communicate with folks, we wanted to emphasize the true 3D communication, the real face-to-face. So one way was we did kind of a ball pit in our city park, and we invited folks to talk there and to have real authentic conversation.
Wow. So how did the people respond?
Well, some of them were afraid to talk, and some of them were really excited. Also, some new connections were made, so it was quite interesting, yeah.
Wow. So how did it impact you? How did it impact you, you going out and doing this work? What impact did it have in your life?
In our lives, I think it's nowadays it's hard for us to open up, to other people, especially as we are so used to communicate through the social media. So also for us, I think it was like opening ourselves to others. So to open our arms, to share free hugs, to reach out, gifts, biscuits. So I think it impacted also, it had a great impact also on us.
Had a great impact. Excellent. So where do you look to develop? Is this something that you're looking to continue?
Yeah, of course. We decided, actually we did this thing last year, and we decided to do the same thing this year. And we're trying to do this every month, once in a month to do this, to go out. Also for Valentine's Day, we went out and we were singing to a couples. So, yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing the amazing testimonies with us. And we pray that God will continue to give you the strength to continue to be the hands and feet of Jesus. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Okay, so now we just heard a small mention about the Sabbath sofa in the Netherlands. So let's watch a video first about the Sabbath sofa, and then we have Sam here in the studio who will be interviewing to tell us more about it.
Anna.
Okay, wait. Okay, we're about to be on camera.
Okay, who cares about the camera? We have a special Sabbath sofa challenge for you today.
Yes, tomorrow is a special Sabbath because it's Global Youth Day.
Right, I'm so excited. Global Youth Day. What's that all about? Imagine thousands of young people all over the world making a difference in people's lives.
If you want to find out more about Global Youth Day, what it is, and how you can get involved, go to globalyouthday.org. The link should be
It's just over here. It's over here. Okay. It's on your screen somewhere, okay?
Wherever it is, open the link, and if you're young or young at heart, join the movement.
Don't just talk the talk this Sabbath, walk the walk.
And remember, you're not a machine.
Experience the Sabbath.
Okay, so I have a familiar face with me over here. Hello, Sam.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Tell us about the Sabbath sofa.
Well, all of you must know that we are sitting on the actual Sabbath sofa here. It's a really awesome opportunity to get out on the street and to speak to people, inspiring them about the beauty of the Sabbath. And so that's pretty much what the Sabbath sofa is about. But you guys have had such an awesome experience today to experience the Sabbath all over the world.
Yes.
Can I ask you what it's been like to hear from how people have been spending their Sabbath all over the world? What's that been like for you guys to experience that?
It's been. Let me catch up around here.
We can squeeze up in here.
It's been actually inspiring. You know what I'm saying to like we say, we go to church every week, and we learn about how to be a Christian. But for one day, all around the world, for people to go out and, like we said, be the hands and feet of Jesus, is something, it just really inspires practical Christianity and has really helped me to just understand that I'm part of a worldwide movement. And that I have brothers and sisters all around the world who are doing great things for Jesus.
This is so exciting to see how people are experiencing the Sabbath in its fullest form. Have you guys been able to see the Sabbath differently? Has it been enhanced for you? Have you learned something new about the Sabbath? I don't know. How do you respond to something like that?
Well, on the Sabbath sofa, we tell people to sit down and rest and relax. But part of our Sabbath Sofa challenges are also to encourage people to actually go out. And what were some of the challenges we did? Go out and give a secret present to someone.
Be cheerful.
Be cheerful. Help people in the community. So the Sabbath is about rest, and we are so grateful that we are able to spend this day with God, but it's also about how we can help others as well.
This is probably the most beautiful experience of the Sabbath, to be honest. As you rightly said, sometimes we spend all day locked inside a building that we don't actually get a chance to meet people and experience them. But the Sabbath is not just about taking a day off to have rest. The Sabbath is about bringing rest to people. And that's just one of the most amazing things that you can ever imagine. And so me seeing Global Youth Day happen all over the world, watching people bring rest to people is one of the most inspiring things in the world to me. And I have to say, I'm really proud for all the young people all over the world who have been really proactive. Jesus spent a handful of time in the synagogue on a Sabbath morning, but he was out on the streets for most of the day on the Sabbath. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm just really grateful that so many people can experience the Sabbath in their way. So I guess there's nothing left to say, Anna, but to say that we are not machines.
Experience the Sabbath.
Excellent.
Thank you very much for joining us, Sam.
Thank you very much.
And if you want to find out more about the Sabbath Sofa, you can like us on Facebook.
And I believe that we'll be playing a video now for you guys to see.
I can make a difference to the world around me. I can share God's love to those who have need. I can make a difference to the world around me. Expressing love in action, thinking of them, not me. I can bring food to the hungry. I can give clothes to the naked. I can house the wandering homeless on the street. I can fight against injustice. I can show healing to the wounded. And I can give water to the thirsty. To the world around me, I can share God's love to those who have need.
Wow, it's been amazing. What an inspiring hour it's been.
Yes,
Anna,
I think so.
Tell me, what stood out for you?
Oh, what stood out for me? I think I really liked the Netherlands with the eggs, the idea. I think that's fantastic because I thought they should take it a step further so people can write down their troubles and worries on the egg and then throw the egg and smash it.
That would be great. That would be great.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, that'd be very fun to do.
Yeah,
very fun to
and
do.
I think that really stood out for me. And I'm really proud that we have the Global Youth Day where the youth have been able to, all over the world, to impact people around them. And just like this last video that we've seen, go out and make a difference. I think that's very important. Yes.
And really being the hands and feet of Jesus Christ. He gave us a platform, he gave us a method, and we know that Christ's method alone is the best, reaching out to the people. And what I've heard throughout all the different callers is when you do reach out to other people, you're not just blessing them, but you're blessing yourself and you're inspiring yourself to be a better Christian.
Indeed.
So by being part of a ministry, you're kind of ministering to yourself. And I've been ministered to myself. I'm just so excited. I have so many ideas. I want to just run out and I want it to be Global Youth Day every day.
I wish there was. I've really enjoyed spending this hour with you and talking to all those around Europe and the UK, telling us about what they did. So I hope that you'll join me next year.
Definitely.
Yes.
It's been fun.
Yes,
You've
it
been
really
a great
has.
co-host.
And you yourself. And we'll enjoy our waffles in a little bit.
I know, right?
Well, some things to wrap up before we go. First of all, we have to remind you that the final hour of Global Youth Day will be broadcasted from Washington, D.C. by Gilbert Kanji, and they will be summarizing everything that's been going on the Hope Channel. So after us, we'll be going to a few more countries, but stay tuned for the final hour where we'll get a summary of what happened on the Global Youth Day. And they all did really great, and I really hope that next year you'll join us again. I hope that you've enjoyed this hour with us and you've been inspired by the programs that have been shared. Please remember to go on Facebook and like Global Youth Day and post on there what you've done.
Are you a bit of a football fan, Anna?
I am a little bit.
You got
yeah.
a little skills?
Not too much.
Well, we're about to pass the ball to Brazil. And we know that next year, Brazil is going to be, not next year, actually this year, going to be the center stage for the world, and the World Cup is going live to Brazil. Now, Brazil, we've got a little message to tell you. We are the English. We created football, and we want to tell you that we are coming.